Hi, Firestarter here, and this is my review of the SIC Kiwami Tamashii Mask Rider Kaixa from Kamen Rider Faiz. And we have here a slightly similar looking box, just like Kamen Rider Faiz. You have the 555 logo here, Mask Rider Kaixa, Kaisa's belt. Beneath that numbers, Toei Bandai Tamashii Nations logo here, and we have the 5-shot look-alike here at the other side, and some slots here, and at the back some of the similar poses that we see in Kamen Rider Faiz, just to make sure that this is, or most of the elements are really does look like the box art. I mean Faiz box art. We have here Faiz, and we have here Kaixa. It's kind of similar looking. We just changed the color scheme to fit Kaixa, and that is all about the box art. Without further ado, let's open this and let's look inside Kamen Rider Faiz. I mean Kaixa. And we have here the accessories. First, this is the sling for holding the Kaixa blade. It says here made in China. And we have panel lines here, and it's also painted in matte silver. We have the actual blade here. It's just like Faiz's. We have a translucent yellow plastic here with a edged silver paint and mold for here. And we have the Kaixa phone in shooting mode or gun mode, and it doesn't have a hinge, so it is molded as is. We have the Kaixa shot, and we have 4 hands. We have the open hands, and we have holding hands. Now, the thing I really want to complain about the paint schemes for previous Kaixa figures is that the tips of the fingers should be painted in silver. It's just me, just to make it more consistent with the character and with the figure. And we have here the holding part for the gun or for the blade. And that's all about the accessories. Let's move with Kaixa. This is Kaixa, and let's go through all the articulation points. We have the head and the neck joint, and it has a good articulation point here. We have the shoulder pads. It does move a little bit to let the arm raise in a 90-degree angle, just like so. It has a hinge near the elbow, so you can twist this part in and out, and then we have here the elbow joint. The arm or the hand is on a ball joint. We have torso articulation. There's no waist articulation, and we have a swivel here, also on the hip, and double jointed knees, just like so. And we have a hinge and a ball joint for the foot, so the only thing that you can bend the foot is going inward, just like so, and then doesn't move that much going outward. Now, to complete the whole look and feel for Kaixa, another complaint I want to air out is this Kaixa shot. The only way you can use it is to use it or peg it on the side of the figure. We don't have a hole here on either side of the hand, so you can't really use that Kaixa shot or punch, whatever you like. We have the phone here. You can also take that one out, but if you do, it leaves a gap or a hole inside, so it does look awkward when you try to pose him without the phone, and it doesn't make that sense to have a hole or a gap inside when you try to make him move in different forms, or try to use the phone in different ways, like using it for with the gun mode. Doesn't make sense. And the sling goes through on this side, and then the Kaixa pointer, you can even place it here if you want to, on the leg or at the back for easy storage, or at least how it works for Kamen Rider Kaixa. Now with the Kaixa shot in, it does have a free-flowing movement again on top of the torso, so it doesn't hinder much on the whole articulation for the figure. Now to use the gun, here we have here in gun mode, you just need to have him hold this using the holding hand. So I'm using the left hand, so let's just peg that one out and then punch it in, and then we have the Kaixa edge on gun mode. There, now we have in gun mode. Now to change that into blade, we just need to insert the blade here onto this side, so we have in blade mode. So let's just use this again, and that completes Kaixa with all the accessories and the weapons that he needs to use for the possibilities. Now some of the things that you might want to take note is that the hip joint is quite loose, and also the shoulders, because it does need to have a gap so you can raise the arms in different sections. People would nitpick on the shoulders because of the gap, as you can see here, but with the right poses, you might want to leave this alone. I mean, it doesn't really give you that much of a problem in terms of the look and feel for the whole figure. And there we have Kamen Rider Kaixa in SIC Kiwami Tamashii form. I like the possibilities, I like the joints. It's not far from Faiz, so it's a good collection if you are a Faiz fan and an SIC Kiwami Tamashii Faiz fan. Then you cannot even try to compare the molds, because this is SIC, so there are a lot of deformities that was factored in on this figure. It's just about you and your imagination on how to use or how to pose this in different ways. So if you want to know the possibilities for this figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and do subscribe to my blogspot for the full written review. And don't forget to click subscribe by just clicking the button on top of this window, and my written review will probably be on the description page. Again, this is Firestarter. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video.